Greetings to everyone out there and welcome back to Around the Clock. Alright everybody, late last week, Shigeru Miyamoto attended the grand opening of Super Nintendo World in Hollywood, California, and naturally, he was interviewed by many news outlets. He ended up having an interview with GameSpot, and here's what went down. When asked by GameSpot about comparisons to Spielberg and those who say that Nintendo is the Disney of the video game world, Miyamoto mentioned, "As you said, I've also been called the Spielberg of the game world, but I actually don't like that. I'm Miyamoto. Miyamoto is Miyamoto, and Nintendo is Nintendo. However, I do feel very honored to be compared to Disney. But with that said, rather than comparing Nintendo to Disney, I feel that Disney to some extent, especially for families, represents a sense of reassurance for families. I feel like Nintendo is well known for video games, and usually video games don't equate to reassurance very much. But Nintendo is associated with video games, and the fact that Nintendo is being compared to Disney really gives me the confidence that we've gotten to a point where we can bring Nintendo to the concept of reassurance and perhaps give that reassurance. So that's something I really feel like we were able to achieve, and I'm happy about that. And beyond that, I think it's really up to Mr. Takahashi on how he carries everything forward, so why don't you ask him? So there you all have it. Now, I don't see why anybody would compare Mr. Miyamoto to Steven Spielberg. I don't see the comparisons there whatsoever, but hey, it is what it is. But comparing Nintendo to Disney actually makes sense because both companies have the most lovable characters and most recognizable characters in the world. And as far as the whole reassurance factor that Mr. Miyamoto mentioned here, that makes a lot of sense as well because if you buy a Nintendo product, and just for a reference here, I'm talking about an exclusive Nintendo video game, you know it's going to be quality content, hands down. And this game will retain its value years to come, if not be even more valuable 10 to 20 years from the time that you bought it. Not too many video game companies can say that about their first party exclusives, so hey, being compared to Disney in that aspect makes a lot of sense. It's just like with Disney, their old VHS movies are worth a lot of money right now, and they bring back a lot of their old movies out of the vault and they bring them back in DVD form, and not a lot of companies can do that as well, man. Disney holds their value for a very long time, so both Nintendo and Disney have that nostalgic value working for them. With that being said, that's going to do it for this video, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember to keep it locked here at Around the Clock, where here we focus on Nintendo news content around the clock. I'll catch you guys in the next video.